So, let's get right into it. Are those monthly sips you're so diligently putting money into actually going to make you a billionaire? Or is it all just a financial myth we've been sold? It's a huge question, and in this explainer, we're going to get to the truth. Okay, so this one quote has been blowing up online. It's from a Rajiv Thakur, the CIO at PPFAS Mutual Fund, and it's simple, but man, it is causing a stir. It's sparking all these debates and, honestly, confusing a lot of investors. Which, naturally leads you to ask, well, if my SIP isn't going to make me a billionaire, then what's the point? Am I just wasting my time? And that's a totally fair question. So let's dig in and figure out what's really being said here. All right, section 1, the billionaire quote. Let's break this thing down.
So here's the thing. This quote, it's not trying to bash SIPs at all. Not one bit. It's actually pointing out a huge misunderstanding many of us have about them. It's about the difference between actively building wealth and, well, just kind of hoping for it.
Okay, section 2, fantasy versus reality. This is where we separate the social media hype from the hard truth.
Look, on one side, you've got this fantasy world, right? You see it all over social media. The idea that an SIP is like a lottery ticket or some magic wand that'll make you a crowbati overnight. But the reality? An SIP is a tool for discipline. It's your ticket to actual financial freedom. It's not magic. Think of it more like a gym membership for your money.
And that right there is the heart of the matter. The SIP itself, it's an amazing tool. The problem isn't the tool, it's the wild expectations we put on it. It's like thinking you bought a winning lottery ticket when what you really did was sign up for a long-term fitness plan. Both are good, but they are not the same thing. All right, section 3, tool, not magic. Let's get real about what an SIP is actually designed to do. Make no mistake, a systematic investment plan is an incredibly powerful tool. I mean, its real genius is how it forces you to be disciplined. It automates your investing, it takes all that emotion out of the picture, and it just consistently puts your money to work, month in, month out. But, and this is a big but, a tool is just that, a tool. It is not magic. A hammer is fantastic for building a house, but the hammer isn't going to build the house for you. You still have to do the work. And this next quote, wow, it just hits the nail on the head. Expecting your SIP to make you a billionaire is like buying a gym membership and expecting to wake up looking like Mr. Olympia, right? The membership gets you in the door. It's the tool. But the results, that comes from your consistency, your diet, your effort, year after year. So let's put a proper definition on this. An SIP is a method to build discipline, to take emotion off the table, and over the long haul, we're talking 10, 15, 20 years, to build up some serious life-changing money. Okay, on to section 4, the wealth equation. Let's look at what really drives wealth. When you boil it all down, creating real wealth depends on 3 main things. First, how much you save, your savings rate. Second, how long you let that money grow, the power of compounding. And third, of course, the returns you earn. An SIP is a genius move for the how long part, because it keeps you in the game. But that first part, your savings rate, that's all on you. Okay, let's put some real numbers to this to make it super clear. Let's say you've got a 10,000 rupee a month SIP. The realistic goal here, the achievable dream, is financial freedom. And hey, that is an amazing goal to hit. The fantasy is becoming a billionaire. And the gap between those two, that's where people get disappointed. The goal isn't to get on the Forbes list, it's to get your freedom. And that brings us to our final section, section 5, the real goal. Let's talk about what we should really be aiming for. And I really want to drive this point home. There's absolutely zero shame in growing your wealth slowly. In fact, that's how almost all real, lasting wealth is actually built. Patience isn't a weakness in investing, it's a superpower. So when you think about it, it really all comes down to one simple question. For you, for your future, what's actually worth more? Is it chasing this billionaire fantasy that's, let's be honest, probably just going to lead to frustration and maybe even some risky bets? Or is it patiently, methodically, and successfully achieving true financial independence? The ability to actually live your life on your own terms. And that right there is the big takeaway. Your SIP is not going to make you the next Mukesh Ambani. But you know what? It can do something so much more valuable for you and your family. It can make you financially free. And honestly, that is a goal worth every bit of your discipline and patience.